Okay, and this is part two. I'm making this recording for one of my clients who was very happy for me to be able to do this and share it with others as well. So we started with the first part is when worry hits, what to do instead of sending all the worry about the other that you're worrying about, you send the white light. This next part, she was saying, how do I stay centered? Correct? I got that right? How does she stay centered when she really cares about this person, and yet it kind of like all this worry and tension isn't helping her to be the most compassionate because she's feeling so sad. So we created another technique so she can have a bubble of safety, so she can be the best self. And the first time we did this, we started with the touchstone, which is the breath, and we're going to do it again. But I want to explain it to you so you know it and you can listen to this again and again. So the first part, we always go to the touchstone, which is the breath. So to do that, why don't we just do it? Go ahead inside, close your eyes. And you're not going to try to make anything happen. You're just noticing your breath going in and going out. Doing what you do normally and naturally, which is breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. And the second step is, even as you're just breathing, you're going to do a body scan from the top of your head through your face, neck, chest, all the way through your body to notice any areas of tension or worry. And as you're doing the body scan, you're just noticing where in your body you're feeling any tension, any sadness, any worry, any anger, whatever the feeling is. And as you're doing, I know we already did this, but let's check, are there any areas of tension now?
A little bit in my chest.
In the chest. Okay, so I want you to feel that feeling in the chest. And as you notice that feeling in the chest, are you aware of what that emotion is with that feeling?
Worry.
Worry, okay. So right now you're going to send out some white light. You're going to imagine from above the white light going to the person you're worried about, whether it's yourself or someone else. And just imagine that light surrounding the person you're worried about in this beautiful crystalline white light of healing and love, so that they can choose to absorb it if they want. But you can know that you're sending much better energy than worry to the other. And how does that feel?
Good.
And even as you do that, now we're going to look at you. So as you are sitting in the chair you're sitting in, feeling this chair supporting you, perhaps you want to make sure your legs are flat on the ground, hands in your lap. Again, we're going to go back to the touchstone, which is the breath. So anytime worries come, you always go back to the breath. But this time, I'm going to give you a little extra piece. I want you to focus up, like between the eyes. It's called the third eye part. It's gently, you're looking as if you were looking at that part of you. You're not forcing your eyes up, but you're just kind of imagining that you could look at that part right between the eyebrows and just a little bit above to the forehead. And you're just focusing on that spot, not trying to make anything happen. Just focusing on that spot above the eyebrows towards the center. And just notice, and this is a little different from what we did before, just notice how does that feel in your chest as you're focusing on that third eye area, and let me know. That's right. Can you feel the easing yet? Or do you need to keep focusing at that point?
I feel the easing.
You feel the easing already? Okay. So now you could just gently let your eyes come back to resting position. And you can always use that third eye in its own. Sometimes it takes 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes according to what's going on. But it's a great exercise for easing what's going on inside of you. The next part is where we create the bubble of safety for you. So the way we start is you imagine the room you're sitting in is surrounding with this beautiful lavender or purple or violet color, whatever one you like to choose. I'll just call it purple for right now. And it's either a purple energy, a purple light, or it could even be a cloud of purple energy. So as you sit in this room that's totally filled with this purple light, lavender or violet light, you're doing what you do naturally, which is just breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Not trying to make anything happen at all, just breathing in and breathing out. And as you inhale the violet light, the purple, the lavender, breathing in, you could see it go through your body. So if you were made of glass, you'd see it in every part of you. And on the exhale, notice that a different color might come out. You're just noticing whatever it is. So on the inhale, you're inhaling this beautiful lavender that keeps refreshing itself, so it's always there for you. On the exhale, you're letting out the tension, the worry with the breath. So inhaling the purple, lavender, violet light, letting it go to any part of you that you instinctively know needs a little bit more light. And then exhaling whatever color comes out. And when you do this on your own, you can do it for as long as you choose, but sometimes it's just enough for maybe 30 to 60 seconds. Breathing in the color, and then exhaling the tension. You can even add a word to it, like the word calm. On the inhale, you can imagine the violet and the word calm going in. And on the exhale, you can imagine the word tension coming out. Or you can just let the color do its job without any effort at all. And even as you're breathing in and the color is filling you and you're exhaling whatever color comes out, you can imagine that this beautiful color all around you begins to kind of come in towards you to kind of make a beautiful safety bubble around you. This is your bubble of safety. This is your protective light. And notice how it feels to be in this bubble of protected light. It's almost like a cushion you could lean on whenever you need. And how does that feel to you?
Relaxing.
Nice. And then you could just gently begin to know that that bubble can actually absorb into you. So whenever you need it, it just comes out from your body, there to protect you. So that's another way of doing it. It's a little different from the way I showed you in the beginning, where you imagine the room. And this time you almost let the bubble go. It's almost like right inside of your skin or right on your skin. And whenever you need it, you can extend it out 3 inches, 5 inches, a foot, 3 feet. You choose how much of that light you want to have around you. And then just gently come back to the present, taking your time, so that when you open your eyes, you're opening them halfway first. Kind of looking down at the floor. That's right, gentle focus. Taking a few breaths. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes, knowing it's brighter out in the room you're in than it was inside. And how does that feel?
Great.
Cool. So let me just stop the recording. So I made this nice little recording for you. And would it be okay if I share it with others as well? Thank you. So this is Audrey Sussman from the Anxiety Control Center. You could get lots of other tips on the website, anxietycontrolcenter.com. And thank you very much for letting me make this recording for you and for others.